Okay. So I would like for you now to just get into a comfortable seated or lying down position for this visualization today. I would like for you to give your eyes permission to close and just bring your attention and your focus on to the breath, just following the natural rhythms, breathing in and out, not changing anything, just observing the breath, just breathing in and out. Allow yourself to ground before we begin. Feel or imagine your feet touching the ground beneath you. Now bring your attention to your body and imagine that there is a cord of light and it's moving from your feet deep into the earth. This cord of light is moving through all of the layers and all of the levels of the earth, all the way to the center of Gaia. And right there in the center of the earth, there is a source of golden light. See, sense, or imagine how beautiful this light is shining, shimmering, and sparkling. Notice how this light is moving all the way up to the surface of the earth. This light is moving through your feet, up your legs, up your spine, all the way up to your heart space. And just allow this light now to reside in your heart, allowing it to expand. See, sense, or imagine this light is expanding, filling every cell of your body with golden light. This golden light is keeping you connected with the energy of the earth, the healing energy of Gaia herself. It is what's connecting you to every other living energy. Notice how this cord of light, it moves out the top of your head, shooting beyond the stars, planets, beyond the galaxies, and the dimensions that are known and unknown. This cord of light reaches all the way to source itself, to complete potential, to your most powerful potential. make the request to receive any downloads that you require for your journey of self-discovery. Feel this connection now and just know that there is no force strong enough to ever break this connection. It is always present, even in the moments we have forgotten. Let's set the intention now that we will be connecting with your future self for the purpose of gaining clarity, wisdom, and advice. Let's call in your ascended soul. Let's call in you from the future as an ascended master. Let's call in your future self from this current incarnation. And let's now call in any other benevolent beings that wish to participate in your journey today. We will be respecting universal laws and understand that you will only be shown what is important for you to know right now. And remember, while the future is not certain, we can gain the knowledge of what your soul has planned out for you as your most powerful potential through this visualization exercise. And now I'd like for you to just focus on your breath. With each inhale, you find it easy to create space for the wisdom you are about to receive. With each exhale, you find it easy to release any external worries, just allowing them now to drop away. Inhale curiosity. Exhale worry. Inhale certainty. Exhale doubt. Inhale compassion. Exhale apprehension. Inhale relaxation. Exhale stress. And just continue to follow the breath. Just breathe in and out. In and out. Bringing your focus now and your attention on meeting your future self. Allow any questions that you may have to come to the forefront of your mind and just follow my voice. Imagine now that you are on a boat. Not just any boat. This is a magical boat. And no matter how big the waves this boat encounters, It stays upright. It is impossible to capsize this boat. This boat is divinely protected in every way as it travels the sea of consciousness. Perhaps you find the sea is calm with a surface resembling glass. Perhaps the waves are larger than anything you've ever seen. Maybe it's somewhere in between. However, this shows up is perfect, and allow it to shift as it needs, and just take note if it does. Are there any beings that you're beginning to notice? Any aquatic creatures that would like to support you? Any birds that are ready to offer you an alternate view? Is there an element that is ready to help sustain you? Receive any assistance now. I would like for you now to notice the ways that you are currently feeling uncertain about your life. Any unanswered questions that you may have about what direction you are to go are coming into your awareness. Questions about what you should do next, about the direction that your life wants to go, about the direction you want your life to go, the ways in which you wish to create, but you allow fear to help keep you complacent. And you don't know any differently yet. And you find yourself wondering how you are supposed to navigate all that you are facing. As you allow your mind to reveal to you the things that you really want to know, and as you allow your essence to reveal to you the things it wants you to know, and as you allow your heart to reveal to you the answers which you seek, you speak the words of the world's most effective and eloquent prayer of them all. The prayer, help. So take this time now to genuinely ask for help in whatever way you do. And if asking for help is a new concept and it feels foreign to you, I'm going to ask that you do it anyways. You can no longer live under the illusion that you are alone, because you are not alone. You have never been alone. You never will be alone. It is up to you to ask for help. Our angels, ancestors, guides, guardians and essences cannot interfere with our experiences, but they can answer our calls for help. And they are just patiently waiting for us to exercise that aspect of our free will. And you find yourself now easily forgiving the times that your own ignorance got the best of you. Now you find it easy to release the belief that you had to do this alone in the first place. Suddenly, you notice something far off in the distance, moving towards you, and you can't quite make it out. You can't tell exactly what it is. All you know is it's bright and it's approaching rapidly. You notice it's almost moving too fast to be moving by natural means. And as the object moves towards you, you begin to see it's a ship. You don't know who is on this ship, but you feel and begin to notice a sense of calm as this ship comes closer to you. And allow this ship now to come closer until it's right before your humble boat. Take in all of the details of this ship that you can. And as you're taking in the details of this ship, you look up and you see somebody standing on the ship, and they are waving at you. And as you look up, it takes you a moment, but you begin to realize the person staring back at you is you. Perhaps there's some changes here and there. Maybe they carry themselves in a slightly different way. Do they seem more confident, more relaxed, more certain and sure of themselves? What do you notice? And this version of you is looking back at you, and they begin to wave. And they say, "Hello, I heard you needed help." And then you find yourself looking back at them, saying, "Yes, I do." Your future self invites you onto their big, bright, beautiful ship. They are encouraging you to take the jump on to their ship. It does not matter how athletic or not you are. It doesn't even matter if you believe that you can make the jump or not, because in this moment, you can, and you do. So imagine yourself jumping up from your tiny boat up into the air. And as you land against all odds on this bright ship, almost smashing into your future self, but they catch you, keeping you upright. Perhaps your jump onto the ship was not as eloquent as you would have wanted it to be, But your future self smiles at you and says, "Well done. I'm glad you're here. I've been waiting for you." Your future self is now inviting you to have a seat. It's time to have a conversation. Maybe you find two chairs facing each other. Maybe you have a seat on the ground. However, you do this is perfect. So have a seat now, just facing your future self, and take note of your interior landscape. How are you feeling? What emotions are coming up? I would like for you to trust and know that right now, this aspect you are facing knows which way you should go. They know what your next most believable step is. They know what sacred actions you need to participate in. They know what behaviors you need to release. They know what needs forgiving. They know what needs to change. And they know this because this is the part of you that has already made it through. Take a moment now and ask your future self what advice they have for you. And I'll give you some time to have that conversation. Next, we're going to ask them a few more questions. What is the number one piece of advice your future self has for you right now? What do you need to do to navigate the stormy seas ahead of you? What decisions did they have to make to bring them where they are today? What choices had to be made? What do they want you to know about the next leg of your journey. What is one behavior that could stand to be released? What is one behavior that you need to embody? What is one area of your life that could use some strengthening? What is ready to be laid to rest? What gifts are ready to be activated? And ask for that activation now. What is ready to be integrated? Ask for the integration now. And is there anything else that you need to know? And as you receive the answers, you notice a certainty that was not present, a new level of compassion towards yourself, an infusion of love, understanding, and patience is seeding itself in your heart space. There is more courage than you've previously held. Where you once held fear, you find excitement. And you know now what you need to do. And you have the fortitude to follow through. And you begin to see all of the potential that is laid out before you. Your future is brighter than you imagined. And you begin to trust that you can not only achieve your goals, but that you will thrive. Allow this experience to show you you can do it because you have done it. And your future self gets up now, and they help you up as well. And you stand there face to face with each other, looking in each other's eyes, holding each other's hands, just breathing with each other, receiving any last messages your future self wants to give you. If there is anything that you wish to say to your future self, do so now. You make the decision now to go back to your boat. But before you do, your future self reminds you of the most effective prayer, the simple word help. And the word help will serve as a summoning spell for your future self. So, whenever you don't know what to do next or what your next most believable step is, you say the prayer, help, and your future self will answer with your sacred action. So, imagine yourself now jumping from the big, bright ship back on to your humble boat. Notice how steady you are. And you turn around now and see your future self waving goodbye. And once again, the ship takes off at breathtaking speed. I would like for you now to take a moment to check in. How are you feeling? What is your interior landscape? What do you believe your future holds? What has shifted since we began this journey? Now, I would like for you to have a seat in your boat and just notice, how does your boat move? Is there a small engine? Are there a pair of oars? I would like for you to move your boat in a new direction, in the direction of where you are to go next. You already know what direction that is. Perhaps you're already facing your true north. Maybe you need to do a 180. Just allow yourself to begin to move your boat into that direction now. And as you begin to sail your boat, you notice you're sailing towards the sun, and it's slowly setting, painting the sky with hues of pink, oranges, and purples. Take a sacred moment to sit in awe in your own sea of consciousness, knowing that you can navigate these once stormy seas with an air of calm, cool collectedness. And you realize for the first time, you feel confident about the sea before you, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, allowing yourself to make the most empowered shifts for a future that seems clear. And you imagine and envision yourself sailing off into that life that you came here to live. I would like for you now to just gently bring your awareness into the room that you're in, taking with you the knowledge that you have uncovered. the knowledge of your future self, your ability to navigate your sea of consciousness, taking all that with you and translating it into your everyday life. Just take a moment to process all of this and use the technology of wonder as to how you can apply all that you learned into your life. Now let's send gratitude to all the beings who participated in this journey today. And we will let them go. Before you open your eyes, I want you to take note of the expansion of your knowing and that you already have all the answers. But it is up to you to ask for help when you are not sure what to do next. And just by intention, just bringing your light body back into your physical form now. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms. Begin to just move around. And when you're ready, just gently open your eyes. All right, welcome back. So I'm going to ask, have a glass of water. Make sure you're grounded in your body. If you're at all feeling ungrounded, rubbing your arms and legs helps to just definitely get you back in your body. I want you to take some time now, if you can, to just write down about this experience, about some things that came up for you. And don't hesitate to reach out if you need to. If there's anything that came up that you need a little bit of help unpacking or just to talk it through, that's what I'm here for. Okay. So I will leave it at that. Be gentle with yourself for the rest of the day. And thank you for coming on this journey with me and allowing me to be your guide. Okay. Till next time.